Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be doing some lemonade braids on my daughter's hair. That was her request as well. She wanted a heart on one side, so that's what I'm going to be doing here. I'm going to be using the Carol's Daughter hair honey or whatever it's called, and I'm also going to be using the TGIN curl food along with some shining jam for her edges. Now I'm just going to go ahead and apply some grease on her scalp, somewhat where the heart part is going to go. And then I am going to take my favorite orange comb. I should be selling this because this comb, I swear, is the GOAT. I'm going to take this comb and detangle, and then I'm going to try to fix this heart part. Now, when I was trying to do this heart, like, I was having trouble trying to get it together. Like, it just was not giving what I wanted it to give. Like, it was taking all day, and I was just like, you know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just going to let it be, and I'm just going to do what it do. So, once I finally got that heart part together, as you can see, it's coming along quite well. Oh, okay, there you go, there you go. Okay, so I once I got it together, then I went ahead and pinned whatever hair was in the way out the way. Once I did that, then I went ahead and started taking some of this jam, because I don't know if you can tell on camera, but like some of the hair kept flying back towards the heart, and it was just getting in my way. So I wanted to make sure that this hair was out the way. Okay, so now I'm going to take the hair and detangle it with the smaller comb, because I know this has to be a little more precise. And then I'm going to take the curl food from TGIN and apply it to her ends. If you have not purchased this product, go purchase it because it's the bomb. All right, so now that I got that all throughout her hair, I'm going to take the heart where it meets and split it into two. Now, once I split that into two, I'm going to take the other half and put it out the way for now. And then I'm going to take my comb and put like an angle part at the top to create the first half of the heart. Now I'm going to braid it, starting off with 2-strand twists. You can't really tell on video when I do these, but I promise you I'm starting off with 2-strand twists, and then I'm just going to braid it. And then once I do that, I'm going to take her hair and braid it a little more so I don't have to, like, I'm sorry that I'm sitting in the camera way. Braid it without pulling her edges. So I braided it and then I added the rest of the hair, if that makes sense. So once I do that, I'm just going to braid it alongside on this side, and then I'm going to go ahead and continue that and do it on the other side. It does not have to be perfect. It's just the hairstyle. You guys get it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is what my heart looks like completed. It's not perfect, but you guys get the picture here. Like, she wanted a heart, so I attempted to do a heart. Okay, so now that I did that, I'm going to go ahead and apply a few beads on her hair. I'm using the bigger beads instead of the smaller ones because, for one, it's just going to be easier to take down, and I don't have to make the parts like super small. I knew that I wanted beads colorful, so I ended up putting pink, red, clear on her hair. Now I'm going to go ahead and start the lemonade braids themselves. So her braids are going to go to the right side of her, and I'm going to start off in the back, and I am just going to make my first part. Now my parts are going to be somewhat straight because you're going to obviously be able to see these parts. And then for the first part, I know that I did not go all the way over to her right ear. I went over to like the middle of her neck, if that makes sense, and braided the first braid. So once I got the part somewhat straight, or how I wanted it to be, then I applied the hair honey from Carol's Daughter, and then I'm going to apply a little TGIN, and I'm also going to detangle her hair as well. I could not find a scrunchie. I had a rubber band near me, so I just had to use a rubber band. The nape of her neck as well is not as strong as the rest of her hair. I am going to try to purchase some Jamaican black castor oil and start applying that to her edges daily. Um, so I'm gonna try to do my research and see what else I can put on there. But as of right now, that's what I have in my head to go purchase. So for these braids as well, I started off with two-strand twists. You guys again cannot see it, but I did two-strand twist it, and then I started to braid her hair. Again, mainly because I don't want to pull anything that doesn't need to be pulled, and I don't want it to be too tight on her edges. So I'm going to go ahead and continue doing these braids, going towards the left, and then I'll come back and show you like some of the progress. Not to the left, to the right, and then I'll come back and show you the progress. Okay, this is me working my way up. I'm just going for the parts at the top, like more towards the top and not so towards the right side. By the heart, I am parting based off how the heart is shaped. So if you see like a swoop or a swirl or something, it's because I'm going based off what the heart is doing. Heart part is doing. So it does turn out really cute. You'll see at the end like how I parted it. Okay, again, I am two-strand twisting, and then I am braiding just as normal. I applied the TGIN on her actual hair, and then the for her scalp, I applied the Carol Starter. So I'm going to continue braiding her hair, and then I'll come back and show you guys, I guess, more progress of me braiding her hair. Okay, so this is me getting closer to the front. I'm just gonna go ahead and braid this braid all the way down, and then you'll see me on her right side by her ear, because again I don't want to pull her edges, and because I kind of want it to be a little more full and longer, I took my comb and decided to part off some hair and do individual braids there. That way it won't be pulling and tugging. That way I won't be pulling and tugging on her edges. Now, this braid that you see here, I started braiding it thinking that I can go ahead and start the front. And then I realized that it was not going to work out. I did eventually take this braid down and put it somewhere else, because again, she is just like me. She does not like hair on her face. So I need to take that down anyway and just fix it. Normally, you guys know I would underhand braid these braids, but because you're not really going to see them, I just pretty much braided it, I guess overhand, you would call it. And I just did only two individual braids, again, mainly because I didn't want to pull her edges, and for two, I wanted some more hair to be right here, a little bit longer on her side, and make it look more full. So now I'm just going to continue to braid her hair coming to the side. It's time for me to clip her ends again. Hers have to be clipped more often than mine's. But I also don't wash her hair as much as I wash my hair. See, I wash my hair at least once a week, or once a week and like half of a week. For her, I wash her hair every 2 weeks, because it's just easier that way. um, but her ends need to be clipped more than mine. Again, I'm gonna try to find some products for her hair that works for her ends and then for her edges as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, and then I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like all braided and me with putting the beads on. Okay, y'all, so this is what my baby hair looks like all complete. I only put 2 beads on each braid on this side, and then the heart braid I put 3, I believe. But this is what her hair looks like all complete. Here's her heart. And here's the part I was trying to tell you about, the parts where it's like parted based off how the heart went. But I hope you guys like this video, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.